Hey folks, how y'all doing? This is Common Work over here, continuing our little bit kind of exploration into the early access game Surviving the Abyss. When last we saw each other, we were on the brink of actually making our own submarine factory. Now, what's a submarine factory do for us? Well, at that point, it allows us to send expeditions to other biomes. Why does that matter? Well, as you might suspect, we can't really do a whole lot if we're just stuck in the same place again and again and again. Now, what I am going to do over here is that we have Forge on doors. We're going to begin cloning, and really, the goal here is we hopefully will be able to start creating expansion bases. Now, why do expansion bases matter? Well, they matter. Can we please assign somebody over here? So let's pull the dude from a furnace. There we go. Get some positive airflow. Go back to 85%. The reason for it is if we go and start pulling people out, we don't want that to just be a situation wherein we no longer have the ability, not just to feed our people, but also to just sit in one spot. Like, I mean, that's not fun, that's not enjoyable. So I'm going to go and do, oops, what do I need? I need 15 steel. Shoot. Alright, fine. I'm going to go and bring this dude back over here then. We did basically expand our resources that much more. Turn this back on. And I'm praying right now that we get a couple successful clones out of this, because while we will go and be losing quite a bit from our... Yikes. From our initial kind of build-up here, and a lot of our food, we need to continue developing further and further out. Now, actually, we had ourselves an eel as well. Fascinating. So, great, it failed. So, 72% chance, and we're failing here. Not the ideal. But 26 people in, we actually have a good amount of fuel coming in. I almost want to... Yeah, so is that mining buoy is gone. So that's gone. No point to us starting to worry about that. We have more mining over there. We actually, like I said before, maybe a couple of things ago, we have ourselves some resources down here that we can kind of bring out and work through. We just kind of highlight that down here. So we can see we have several different resources, concrete and quartz and glass and all of that kind of good stuff. No resource detected, which is weird. So it's a valid bit, but I can't do much with it. I don't know. In the meantime, time for us to pull the dude out of there. Where are you, my little munchkin? All right. Philip Kelly, exploration sub. Let's do this. It's time for us to explore, to go out to Great Blue Yonder. And that big blue wet thing, and really be trying to understand where and how we can go through this. Now, one of the things I actually also want to see from this game overall is where do I find the number of open jobs? I don't know. I don't know what open jobs are, but apparently there are jobs. I really, really wish I could see that. Oh well. One of the other things I did last time is I shut down this fauna trap over here because we're starting to fish it really into oblivion, and that's really not a positive opportunity for us. What that means is we can theoretically use common bait, although it looks like that's not the easiest thing for us to do. So my prayer is we're going to get enough people here in the cloning. We can consider even expanding a little bit further over here, put down a marine stabilizer to make our life that much easier. For right now, I actually don't even have to worry about this. I'm just going to turn this off. Great. Cloning failed. Dude, you have 70% chance of doing this, and you fail. Like, that's unconscionable to me. So we have a sea mine we can look at. We have a cave system. We have a sunken plain, or I can go to a coral reef. Now, the further I go out, the more people I can have to send to kind of go and make sure that we have a success. I don't really want to have to worry about that just yet. What I need to do first, I suppose, is assign somebody from my coal generator, because I need to get these guys back up and running. One crew member is malnourished. that was the other thing I meant to do. So when we get 90 data, I'm going to go and toss down the mess hall. Because there's recreation as well as access to low-quality food without having detrimental effects. So you can see right now, we're only getting 6 high-quality food and a little bit of low-quality food per day. Turn you back on as well. Oh, good. You're finally successful. Great. Yikes. Yeah, this is just... It's really low success rates, and I'm not really feeling confident about this. Well, so it's what we have to deal with. It's what we have to deal with. Regardless, mining sub is idle. That's great. Can we please build that? Are we done with this yet? Summon capacity has been met. All right. So, I don't know how this is going to go. But what I will do is I'm going to slap a dude in from the sea mine. I'm going to send it. You can see right now we need 1 coal and 5 food, and it's a 100% success rate, which is good. Now, what will that mean for us? I don't know. I truly do not know. But we will find out together. Bringing in a ton of steel would not be a bad idea. So maybe I'll do this. Assign all those dudes there. And... Ooh, okay. Sea mines, show me. A vestige from a war in the not-too-distant past. Leaving it here will be a hazard for our own submarines, but we do have capacity to disarm it. If we succeed, there's plenty of steel to salvage from it. But we do want to take the risk with one of our own crew. Yes, absolutely. We are... Nice. Okay, cool. So we're quite successful with that. Nice. I think what that's doing right now is just kind of saying we can't explore it any further. I might be wrong. But what I can also tell you is we now also are full up on a building material stockpile. Now, I'm sure it actually doesn't matter the location of material, but I'm going to go and kind of push that anyway. And... Mess hall. Or garden dome. Was it the mess hall? And throw that bad boy down. Where are you, sir? Now this gets nearly everybody, so I'm going to go drop this here. And the last major question for us is, I do need to go and expand my steel that much more. Now, we'll check out the next biome here in just a minute. I also want to continue to go and throw down more and more people. Because we need to expand. We need to expand badly. And the cloning is failing. Fantastic. 3 people. We have a ton of extra power. This really is a problem. What else we got? It's impossible to tell how far this cave system stretches for. We are going to need to be extremely cautious if we want to explore it, as if being this deep underwater wasn't bad enough without being in a cave as well. I will investigate it for wildlife, and I just blew up my own sub. Well, that is unfortunate. I'm also thinking if I turn this off for right now, we have a ton of material coming in. This is to hopefully get rid of the malnourishment. And I know there's still people down here. There's still people there's right there. What do we got? A few of the staff have come down with the stomach virus. They'll be unfit to work. Oh, yeah. I actually don't have access to a hospital. It continues to be a problem. So you start to see that this game really kind of starts to not so much ramp up, but really be encouraging you to expand as quick as humanly possible. Yeah, this is irksome to say the least. Dude, I need my peeps from my submarine factory to get over here. And I need my other peeps from my coal generators to come over here. Why not? Let's get some more food. Because we're losing 6 per day. Which is losing a lot per day, really. Now, I don't know if the efficiency is super, super bad. But I'm really concerned about the fact that I'm running... Uh-oh. This is a problem, isn't it? Oxygen 1. Oxygen 2. Yeah, so not the most ideal right now. Can we please get some more people in this? This could be the end of our intrepid heroes if we're not careful. They're getting a little bit of fuel, a little bit of food. And we're barely climbing back up. 2 days remaining. I need more people on this. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. I suppose the other question here is, where's my fuel? Again, I don't know if this coal is this punk. No. I don't know. I have no idea. But I know my O2 is getting bad. I know my people over here are starting to starve a little bit. So we are in ourselves a pretty interesting situation. I'm going to drop that because I don't need it. Okay. So again, my 3 crew are now malnourished. Cloning complete. Fantastic. Great. 1 member is unhoused. Just as soon as I was like, yeah, I don't need this any longer. I need that. Alright. So I want to go and have people be upset. That's a bit of a problem. Now. Maybe I can go and put that dude in from there. Can I please? Please, please, please. Do this. That'd be kind of nice. Alright. So we're stuck in a bit of a hate loop right now. I don't need this whatsoever. I like this is unimportant to me. I could build another exploration sub. In fact, I think that's necessary at this point. So to start pushing people out into the big blue wet thing. And my tech tree for right now, I don't need to worry about the stomach virus. I'm not going to worry about that. I know it said you need it, but I'm not going to worry about that too much. Faster cloning time, I don't need that. Potency would be nice, but I don't need that either. Gives me more research. Now, I'm going to need a dock soon. I'm going to need probably some more life support pretty soon as well. So this is, again, we're in a bit of a rough spot. So, yeah. Yeah. So folks, we're in a weird location here. We're getting our mining stuff is doing pretty well, but we're really just getting a lot of steel, which I don't desperately need, and I'm not getting that of coal, which I do need. So let's turn you back on for a second. Fuel, fuel, please. I need something. Anything. Just let's toss it out there, see what happens. Now, somehow we are going up in food. We're going a little bit lower on the coal, which I guess means that I might need to... expand this a little bit further. I desperately don't want to have to do this, but I'm going to have to do this. Let's see. Where can I find more fuel? Actually, more food for that matter, too. Well, I know I can find more food. The problem is that I'm not sure I can afford more food. I have no more genomes to kind of utilize. I could go and send this out to the coral reef over here, so I have an exploration sub. So I'll do this. Must assign crew. Well, let's put you in there. Let's put protein harvester in there, and let's put protein harvester in there. So it's going to take a lot of my food and a decent amount of my coal. But at least what it's going to do is at least be able to bring up some... Okay, well, dark glows, that's not a bad idea. It seems like a bad idea. Okay, well, getting back to this again. So, sub-factory, O2 gen, and not a carbohydrate farm, protein harvester. Be gone. 100% success. I also should probably shut down some of my power usages so I don't have to worry about bringing in all this other extra stuff. No batches in progress, so I can do this, which means I can do this as well, which means at least I should be able to turn off some stuff before people are malnourished. This is a problem. Well, what does that mean we can do? Well, I guess what we're going to do is we're going to go and just expand our power out here. And we are going to desperately hope we can pick up some more coal here, because we have not that much time. Biome discovered. Cool. So now that a biome's been discovered, it'd be a risky endeavor to try to expand our main base to this new biome. Instead, we can set up an outpost and establish a second base of operations. Build an outpost in a nearby biome and connect it with a transport network by building a docks. I don't have access to docks just yet. It's a wee bit of a hassle for us. And right now, mining relay, no resources. Okay. Sub returned. Fantastic. Go here. Just got you deal with that stuff there. We're still getting a little bit of resources, and a little bit of resources, and a little bit of resources. I'm nervous about turning this back on, but I have to. Consumption per day. So yeah. So sonar, Bubala, please. Ah! All right. Turn you off for now. Maybe a sonar buoy another place. So guys, we're on life support almost literally here as we are trying to find some way to get ourselves some more resources. And I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. We'll find out. Different items in the darkness. So, should be able to turn this bad boy back off. Turn that off. Which means I can also turn this off, right? Good, good, good. So I continue unemployed. Well, that stinks now, doesn't it? But, protein harvester still going. This is going. This is going. I don't want to turn too many things back on is the problem. You know, just doing marine stabilizer. I don't know if people are upset or not by not working. My assumption is they're pretty okay. But we'll see. Trench extractor, slot unlock. What's this? Otherwise, inaccessible resources. Not important to me. I can do the docks and the outpost. I can do the garden dome, which is kind of nice for popularity stuff there. I can do the harvester upgrade, which would be good for food. You know what? I'm going to do the biomass generator. We'll do that. And actually, oh, for Pete's sake. All right, I got to go and actually get a ton of stuff to expand that much further. Well, that's silly. Fuel beacon, though. Okay, where's the medium part? Dude, I literally just saw a medium bit. Low. Medium. Cool. All right. So we might be expanding over here to this southwest area. In fact, we're kind of getting a little bit long here. But I think at long last we might be getting... Not quartz, I don't care. I don't care about that. Small coal deposit. Small coal deposit. All right. So we're going to do one last, not desperate thing per se, but we are going to expand here desperately. And we are very, very quickly going to go and be building a power line. So I noticed that it didn't say coal extraction point, which is good, because that would be a bit of a hassle. But a coal power line should be enough for us to get by, and that's kind of what I'm hoping for right now. And hey, we're how are we expanding our food that much? I don't know, but I'm kind of okay with it. I'm gonna turn you back off. Actually, see if we get another one. Get another one over here. Cool, so another small coal deposit right there. All right. Resources. Start plopping these dudes out pretty consistently. And this is... This might be the salvation. Not of our species, but certainly of our map. Why can't the subs be assigned? Do I not have mining subs? Oh, no, I don't have mining subs. I have these little goobers. Come on, go, my little goobers. All right, so we're running a little bit longer than I wanted to today, but we are 4 episodes in. We have what amounts to a teeny, tiny bit of a state of execution here. So I'm concerned. I am worried. But for the moment, I am still hopeful. Habitat beacon, maybe? Okay, so I'm gonna drop a habitat beacon over here. Nice, here we go. Pick up something moving above the research facility. We don't have an ID on the target yet, but it looks unusually large. It could be a false reading. Okay, crew recreation access is lower than they want it to be. What the good God damn is that? So we'll find out next time, folks, what the heck is going on with this. Actually, I have no idea myself. So, for the time being, this is Surviving the Abyss. We have an anomaly of some kind above me, which I don't know what to even think about that. And until next time, well, I'm Connor Ork. I'll see you guys all soon. Take it easy.